super zoom now?
Super zoomed.
Should I move it back?
This is fine. You look like gods.
Okay.
Super big.
So, hi guys. As you can tell from our title of our video, we're getting married. Thank you, love.
I was just getting excited with you.
I'm Nina.
I'm Danny.
And we decided to do the boyfriend, girlfriend, I guess fiance tag for our first video. Dan has the questions on his phone.
I do.
So he's going to read them off and we're going to answer them.
Ta-da.
Hopefully we're not super weird. Love?
We are. Anyway, question number 1. Where did we meet? Hot topic.
We met at work, which just happens to be Hot Topic.
Hot topic.
And I was Dan's boss.
Oops.
And he was never nice to me.
I thought I was nice.
He always asked for everybody else when he called the store. But then he'll tell the story about how he had the biggest crush on me for the longest time.
When I first saw her, it was just, I thought she was just the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. But I forgot that she told me she was the manager, and I didn't mean to forget that. But I kept calling for another manager, and it really rubbed her the wrong way after all this time.
Because it was like he never wanted to talk to me. And then when he did work there, he'd be like, oh, I'm not going to add you on Facebook. I don't add people on Facebook. And I'm like, fine, I don't need to be friends with this guy who doesn't even like me.
I didn't add anyone on Facebook, especially anyone that was my boss.
He has like 1,000 friends on Facebook.
Anyone from Hot Topic at that point, because I didn't do anything unprofessional, like call out and then be partying or whatever, where, like...
Except for the Renaissance Fair.
Renaissance Fair?
Yeah, you requested off, and you were like, I'm going to be so tired, but it was the Renaissance Fair.
Oh, I never ended up going.
Lame.
Oh, I'm exposed. I don't do that anymore. I was a different person.
But yeah, we met through work, and since we technically were boss employee, we were in a secret relationship for a while.
Forbidden love.
Yeah, forbidden love. That was us. Secret relationship.
I would be clocking out when she was clocking in, or vice versa, and we'd like... It
was like 7 months.
Secretly mouth "I love you." It was really cute. Of course, it's cringy now that I say it. It's very cringy.
Yeah, next question. That's the thing. Let's go to the next question. I just move forward.
Where was our first date?
So we both have different opinions on this first date situation. He will say it's the Halloween party that he invited me to, and I'll say it's like a movie we went to like 2 weeks later. But in my defense, I didn't realize it was a date because he didn't say, do you want to go on a date? He's like, hey, there's a party. Do you want to go to this party? And I bought my own food, so it's not a date in my mind if no one tells me it's a date and I buy my own food.
I actually agree. The movie was more our first date.
Well, that's not what you and Sean say all the time. You're like, my party brought them together. My party.
Well, we did kiss at the party. So yeah, we did kiss at the party, and so that happened. But I also agree with you, babe. I don't think that was exactly our first date. I was just...
That's what he says now. That's not what he said like 3 weeks ago, or 2 months ago, or a year ago.
I change my mind sometimes. Sometimes in reflection. But I wasn't doing things, I didn't buy you dinner. Sorry. I didn't make those first date moves, you know what I mean? And like you said, we
were just strangers.
We were strangers.
Strangers at a Halloween party.
Yeah. You were dressed really cute. What was your...
I was Little Red Riding Dead.
Little Red Riding Dead.
Little Dead Riding Hood?
And she's like a goth.
Something. I was like a Dead Red Riding Hood.
And I was Corey Taylor from Slipknot.
He was terrifying and made me super uncomfortable. That's what he was.
So I took her to this party at a friend's house that she'd never met until then. And it was
in the woods.
Yeah.
This was before I saw Get Out, but I know about the woods.
We stopped at a Wawa. I needed to get gas and maybe an energy
Did we go to
drink.
Wawa?
Mm-hmm. That's where I double checked with you if you were comfortable.
Did I get ginger ale?
I'm pretty sure you did. Yeah.
Always have to have a ginger ale.
You know, I wanted to let her know that I did respect her, and this was kind of random. We weren't very close at that time at all. I had already had a crush on her. I thought we had really good chemistry at work when we talked and everything.
His forever crush that he never said anything to indicate that there was a crush, but
I tried
forever
flirting,
crush.
but the flirting must have been so bad she didn't know. So yeah, so beforehand I just made sure, like, if you're not comfortable with going to some random party, I'll just take you home, or we'll do something else. I even said
40 minutes away from my house. This is when he makes this choice.
Didn't you get off work?
No. I was gonna stay home, but I was like, you know what? Just give it a shot. You might have fun. Go to this party. But I drove my car. Remember,
That's
I drove
true.
I drove all the way
like a
from my
halfway
house
point.
and then met you.
Yeah.
And then we drove even further to the party. And you're like, do you want to change your mind? I'm like, well, I've already invested most of my day in this party.
I was okay with, like, if for some reason she was really, really uncomfortable, I was okay with canceling the plans entirely and doing whatever she wanted to do if her mind changed. So yeah, that's that.
Next question.
Okay, yeah, we take a while on each question, which is I talk a lot. What was your first impression of me, Liz?
My first impression of you was that you didn't want to talk to me, and I'm like, well, insert swear word, marry Steve.
What?
Because that's who you called for every day.
Oh, Steve,
You'd be like,
yeah.
is Steve there? Is Steve there? The other manager. So I'm like,
Yeah.
this guy doesn't want to talk to me. Didn't want to really be my friend. And I'm like, he's a... But one time I did have a really bad migraine, and you stood in front of the light. So.
I did. I remember that.
I was like, that's a nice gesture of a
from the
person.
sun.
But you were also asking off for a Renaissance fair. So, nah. I'm like, is he buttering me up so he can get off of work? Because I'm like, I don't have the power that you think I did as a manager.
Oh,
Your impressions.
my impression of you. Well, first, like, the first time I saw you was, like, me walking through the doorway. And I saw you at the register. And I came into Hot Topic, and I was like, there's this really... In my mind, I'm like, there's this really beautiful woman, you know, at the register. I noticed your eyes, your hair. Your hair was really cute. I loved it. And your and her lip rings. Her lip rings were like that. Those are really hot. They are. They're, you know... I like.
Okay.
I'm an alternative looking guy, and I like the alternative look. I like, you know, people can look however they want, but I mean, you know, she just has the most beautiful eyes and lips and smile, and yeah. And you were wearing your glasses, and I thought you're
Don't
cute.
remind me.
She's very cute in her glasses, but she won't ever probably wear them on here.
I hate my glasses.
She hates them. Oh, there you go. The big reveal.
There's always
Yeah.
a glare.
Yeah. So.
No glasses.
Yeah, and then when I first talked to you, you were very sweet and kind and accommodating. And
Obviously, I'm a demon, so
wasn't-
that's a lie. That's a lie. I'm a demon.
I didn't
He's
know about
making
the
those
darker
things
side.
up. I'm
Yeah.
never nice. I'm always like, but
So,
okay, nice.
Yeah, but then like what I noticed very early on as far as personality and everything, was besides you being nice and pleasant and whatnot, just we had a lot in common, and you were the most fun to talk to out of the whole store. I loved talking to you more than anyone else. I really, really did. Like,
He's trying to butter me up now too. Okay.
We didn't hit it off like that right away, but once we did. Like, it clicked. Right when it clicked, I feel like it clicked. At least, you know, in my mind, my memory. When did you meet the family?
Probably really early on for as my family, because at the time I moved back in with my family. So when Dan would come over, he'd see them all the time, and I'd be like, ignore that person behind the curtain. They're horrible people. They're crazy people. Just pretend they're not there. And I think I met your family like
6 months, 7 months.
really that long?
Wait, not till the spring or
Yeah, like
summer.
maybe May. We started dating November 2016, and I didn't meet your dad
10th.
until May 2017.
So close to my birthday. Yeah.
Wait, no, because I saw
April?
Jackie before that. I met your sister
You
before
met
that.
Jackie.
All right, I met his sister probably January, maybe for some shows.
Yeah, you met her
some-
at
some
my
shows.
At one of my concerts.
Oh, shows.
Yeah.
Dan's a musician, so
Yeah.
he would
I'm a
take me to
musician.
his shows, and
She's a writer.
I would. I'm not a great one, but
She's talented.
anyway, he would take me to his shows, and that's how I met his sister and got to see a bunch of like his friends and stuff from the music scene.
Yeah.
What we got?
Do I have any weird obsessions? If so, what?
He is a weird obsession.
Aw,
Yeah.
you're my
I'm
weird
like-
obsession.
Mayonnaise, where he's like, is there going to be mayonnaise in this? Is there mayonnaise near it?
Because
Is this
I
sauce
hate it.
secretly
Yeah.
mayonnaise? So that's his weird obsession. Wondering if mayonnaise is going to be in something. He also is in love with George Lucas. I don't know why, because I feel like I'm far more attractive than George Lucas.
So she thinks I'm obsessed with George Lucas because I love
I don't
Star
think
Wars.
I know.
No, one day I forgot exactly how she liked her ramen noodles, and she was very bitter Betty's about it.
Because you talked about George Lucas all day.
Like
and it's
the-
like, I bet you
yeah.
if I was George Lucas, you'd know how I like to eat food. But
She's
I'm
like,
not
yeah,
George
if
Lucas.
I was George Lucas, you'd know how I'd like to eat my ramen noodles. And I was like, what? And then like the rest of that day, and then like later on that week, it was like
George
you,
Lucas.
You know how George Lucas does this, and it was weird.
I
It's
said
like,
what I said.
Why didn't you marry George Lucas? And I'm like,
So yeah, his
I don't think he's
obsessions
my
are
type.
wondering if mayonnaise is in things, George Lucas,
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. But those aren't Lord of the Rings isn't weird. It's
Oh.
just like how you approach things. Like when we order food and you don't want to ask if it's mayonnaise specifically, but you're like, is there any sauce in this? I'm like, ma'am, is there mayonnaise in this food so you can stop? Like, it's just a weird thing. Just if you don't like mayonnaise, tell the people you don't want mayonnaise. My weird thing?
I'm trying to think if you have any weird obsessions. Nothing you.
The Crime Channel.
Oh, oh, she's obsessed with everything being murder. Like this is like this is
Dad.
the darker side of us.
I love the Crime Channel. I don't care.
Like you'll compliment her, and she's like, "That's what a murderer would say." Like, okay, guys, you can relate. I'm not trying. Now it sounds weird now that I'm saying it, but we admire physical features about our girlfriends, fiancés, wives, etc. Women have softer skin than us, and sometimes that's something we'll compliment. Oh, your skin feels really soft.
Buffalo Bill.
Yeah, she makes it. Oh, do you want to wear my face as a mask?
It puts
And
the
I'm like,
lotion on its skin, or it gets the hose again.
Yeah. I'm like
Murderers.
If you're in a relationship with someone, if you don't really know someone, you just randomly say that stuff, then it's really strange. But yeah, she's obsessed with just like if you're a little too nice, she'd be like that person's a murderer. So.
Dan obviously doesn't watch the Crime Channel as much as I do, but trust me, I know that everyone is a murderer.
That is your number one obsession, definitely, yeah. How long have we been together? A year and 7 months.
A year and 7 months.
7 months, this the 10th. So, in a little less than
I have no
6
idea when
months.
this video is going to go up, but yeah,
True.
on the
Yeah.
10th, maybe.
So, July 10th is a year and 7 months.
Year and 7 months.
Yeah. Do you have a tradition? I know what tradition I'm thinking of. What's our tradition?
So I feel like we have a bunch of traditions because Dan's just so sentimental where we have to come up with a thing. So every time we go to the movies,
Yes.
there's always a pre-movie kiss.
Jinx.
And I'm like-
She owes me a kiss now. Not on camera.
Anyway.
We're private folk.
No, he's not. I private folk. He not. Anyway, so we have the pre-movie kiss, and then we have a thing that we started last year when we moved in together. We do Christmas ornaments, where one of us buys an ornament we both buy an ornament for the other one, and we surprise each other on Christmas Eve with said ornament.
When we're old, we're gonna have a huge collection.
Heck, I'm like, we might not even have to wait to be old.
Yeah, true.
I'd like a couple years, couple ornaments here. Yeah, those are our traditions. Pre-movie kiss is probably the most
Movie kiss is iconic.
recurrent one because we go to the movies
Yeah,
a lot.
It's a huge part of who we are.
Yes.
What was our first road trip? Rotacon, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
a little mini road trip.
Last summer, we went to DC for Otakon, and I hate driving so much. So Dan drove, and it was our mini road trip over there, and it was fun. But we did not drive when we got to DC because everyone that drives there was terrible. Probably con time made it horrible, but no, we didn't drive while we were there. But we drove there, so road trip.
Yeah, and that was a lot of fun. Yeah,
It was. I love Otakon.
Yeah.
We won't be going this year, and that sucks. But it's probably for the best. Plan this wedding!
What was the first thing you noticed about me?
Probably like just your style, your rock star, coming with my vest and my tight black jeans and my boots.
I usually wear all black, but I'm trying to be, pink. It's 4th of
Yeah,
July
so
today.
probably that. I noticed like this badass that comes in to the store. That's a thing. But as I got to know you more, I feel like your eyes stood out more because they're really pretty.
Your eyes are gorgeous.
Always got a one up.
It's funny, she says that I look badass. A lot of people, they'll see me and they think I look badass. I open my mouth and they realize I'm very dorky.
Yeah, because you open your mouth and you're like, Tolkien? And they're like, oh, he's not going to rob the Wawa. We're safe.
Yeah, no. First thing I noticed about Nina was everything.
The one-upping. This is what I meant by always got to do the one-ups.
I'm Wendy one-upper.
Yes, Wendell.
Oh, Wendell one-upper.
Wendell one-upper is Dan.
The eyes, her lip piercings again, and the hair. Just the face and the hair, really. I mean,
I'm pretty sure I had my hair like this with my braids, my curly braids. So
it was all
I can
down
imagine.
and very.
I wish I would cooperate for this video,
Yeah,
but
and her style was awesome too. Like,
t-shirts and black leggings, guys. T-shirts and black leggings, how to get the guys.
To me, you rock a little bit of a rocker flair. Not to the degree that I do, but I caught.
Okay.
Between your music taste and the way you dress some of the time, and the way I first saw you,
love music.
I know.
I have a bunch of.
But I mean, yeah,
Okay.
I noticed that about your look too, because you talked anyway.
Anyway.
Anywho, what is my favorite restaurant? Can I answer yours first?
Go ahead.
Hers is Vic's Sushi in Philly.
You got it.
Yeah, I brain farted the last time, which made me look like the worst boyfriend, fiance ever. And at that time, I wasn't here when we last did this, was I?
We did when we just talked about it.
Yeah.
And it was after you proposed.
Yeah.
So you still were my fiance and you
That's
had
true.
dropped the ball.
I dropped the ball hard. But yeah,
However, that was a restaurant that I like, which is Ruby Tuesdays. It just isn't my favorite because I love my sushi place the most.
Ruby Tuesdays is what, like third place, second place, somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Third, second.
we've gone there a lot too. So, but Vic's Sushi in Philadelphia. There's another one near Rosemont. It's Vic's to go. We go there as well. Okay. So.
Red Robin, Dan the King of Burgers.
Yeah.
Burger King. See that? You look like the Burger King.
A little bit.
You
yeah.
just
I'm
kind of
not
do the
creepy
thing.
like him, though. Yeah.
To
I don't
your
show
own
up in
opinions.
someone's house and not say anything. I at least say hello. No.
If you say so. But anyway, yeah, Dan loves Red Robin. Every time there's a thing, a birthday, or a reason for me to have to do something for Dan, I usually can feel confident in Red Robin.
Yeah. I also love Qdoba. That's a good one too. But Red Robin is tops, without a doubt. Okay? What do we argue about the most? We don't argue very much.
We don't, but I feel like
It's playful
we
argument.
argue the most about you starting a story and never telling starting the story then stop the story, or what is it when you, oh my gosh, why can't I recall, it drives me crazy when you just it's similar when you start the story pretty much, when you don't tell the story, or it takes forever to guess it, forever to get the story. And I'm like, Dan, just tell me the story. Or he gives me every detail about the people in the story before I can get the story. And I'm like, Dan, just tell me the story. He's like, is her grandma really named Ruth? I'm like, is her grandma gonna come up in this story? Nope. I just started thinking about her grandma. So now I want to figure out if her grandma's real name is Ruth. I'm like, Dan, just tell me the story. So we argue about information delivery. Because I'm like, if you're gonna, I call him clickbait all the time. Because I'm like, he lures me in with a catchy thing, and I'm like, click, 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 click. And then it's just like, click, click. Still no answer to the thing from the beginning of the article. Click.
I still really word things in a very unique way. Like, it's very abstract how I'll present an answer or something or whatever. It's strange. Like, it's the same message, but it's not the way a normal person would say it. But I can't think of anything else that we argue about as constant as that. That's probably
it's just more like, how is Dan going to tell me a story? And then how I get frustrated because I'm not getting the story.
Who wears the pants in the relationship?
Well, I have on a dress. So Dan's going to wear pants.
I didn't wear my dress
today. But I wear mad leggings, so leggings. I'm so limber.
I guess technically if I'm wearing my jeans right now, I do. But I mean, we both do. We're people, we wear pants.
I never really understand what that statement means.
Yeah.
So we're both
very
pants wearer.
Couple too. There's no.
We both like pants.
Yeah, we both wear pants.
Cause pants are tight.
Pants are tight, especially mine. She makes fun for my tight pants.
Too tight.
If I'm watching TV, what am I watching? You.
Me?
You? No. You will usually. She likes Lucifer. She loves Lucifer. She loves The Flash. Law and Order.
Saturday Marathon.
X-Files. You've been getting back into that.
Yes.
Lately. Those are some of the heavy hitters. If I missed anything, but I got some of the heavy hitters.
If Dan's watching TV, he's rewatching The Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Every Marvel movie. Mm-hmm. Just rewatching every movie that he already likes, like Jurassic Park.
I'm 7 years old.
We're just if he has something on, it's usually a rewatch of something he's already watched a million times.
I've checked out.
It's weird because I never really see you watch TV. Yeah. Like I watch TV.
Well, like because of what time I work and I come home.
Yeah, there's nothing on.
There's only certain reruns or something, or there's nothing good other than that. Just infomercials and garbage and that stuff. What is one food that I do not like?
Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise.
Yeah,
we talked about it earlier. Mm-hmm. Mayonnaise. Dan hates mayonnaise. And if there was ever a chance that it would be something else, it would still be mayonnaise because it's only mayonnaise. I mean, you might hate other stuff, but I know you don't like mayonnaise.
I hate a couple. Like I used to be so picky as a kid, and now I just hate a few condiments, and that's it. Lots of things. Yeah, mayonnaise. I don't like yellow mustard. And those, other things I can tolerate, but those are the two things I really hate. She hates coconut. She told me once that she suspected someone trying to give her coconut in a food or drink, and she talked about jumping out of the car. Yeah,
because I hate coconut.
Yeah,
it's gross.
Yeah,
no,
and I love it. So I just
to people who like coconut, sorry. Yeah. Coconut's so gross that I told my coworker I was going to jump out of her car if there was coconut in the drink she was offering me. Yeah. It actually wasn't. It was orange juice and milk.
Oh, yeah.
Equally as disgusting. But
she just wouldn't tell you what it was.
No, because she wanted to mess with my head. Yeah. I'm not drinking coconut juice or orange juice and milk. No.
Milk juice.
They're all a no for me.
Yeah. What drink do I order when we go out to eat? You love... special types of lemonades, blueberry lemonades, any fruit added to like a lemonade is like her weakness. She'll look for that first on the menu
because they never have ginger ale.
Yeah,
Canada Dry specifically.
Yeah,
because that's the only ginger ale that I like. I feel like you go. What is it, Mr. Pibb, Blue Moon, Dr. Pepper. If they don't have Dr. Pepper, that's when you're getting a Mr. Pibb. And if it's like a burger thing, then you're going to try to get a Blue Moon to go with the burger.
Mm-hmm. Blue Moon's one of the best beers ever. What size shoe do I wear?
Like a boot? 10?
Yeah.
10.
It's between...
And I bought these shoes for Christmas.
Yeah.
And I forgot.
I'm between 9.5 and 10, so it just depends on the brand. Like, shoes are strange like that sometimes, where they're like jean sizes, where depending on the brand, the size might be a little different. You are a
Don't look at my feet. That's not gonna
You're
help
a
you.
woman's size. I don't want to guess this wrong. I don't want there to be any offense. Your feet are like normal size, so there's nothing.
Normal size.
I don't know. Women's sizes are different. So like 7. Is that correct?
No, I wish 9.
9? Okay.
Yes.
I would have said 7 or 8. So yeah.
9.
What is my favorite kind of sandwich?
A burger.
Lobster roll.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love lobster rolls.
Panera Bread does a good lobster roll. She loves that one.
Luke's Lobster is really good too.
Yeah. Luke's and Leia's. What is one talent I have?
You're a musician. You're a singer, guitarist. So it's like one encompassing talent, and really good at beating everyone at Mario Kart.
Yeah, that's the one video game I'm really good at. And if I get, most of the time I get first or second place. If I get third, I like get upset.
Redo.
Yeah, I like have to. But I've won a tournament. Or yeah, oh crap! I just forgot the question. Talent. Your writing. Your writing is really good.
You said it like a question mark, like you weren't sure. Like you're writing.
No, she's a really good writer. Should I plug your book or no?
No.
No, okay. We'll do that in another episode.
My makeup looks really good today.
It looks great, baby.
Sorry, that was just me shamelessly
it's
plugging my face.
Yes, I will plug her face every day. It's the perfect. It's me.
Plug that.
What would I eat every day if I could? For her, it's sushi.
I don't know.
You always crave sushi.
I do, but then I really eat cereal every single day.
Oh, cereal
every single day. I love cereal. I love cereal so much that week that I didn't eat cereal made me so sad.
She was really sad. It was a dark time.
So I guess I don't have to wonder what I would eat because I eat cereal every day. Anyway, sushi's a top contender, but I mean mercury poisoning what sits?
Yeah.
Burgers? Burgers and Mexican food?
Mexican probably a little bit over burgers.
I'm kind of hungry.
Me too.
I'm just sitting here now. I'm like, food?
We're going to probably get to lunch very, very soon. Yeah. Oh my goodness, look at that. What is my favorite cereal? Speaking of things she'd eat every day, Honey Smacks.
Yes!
Yeah, dig 'em. There's
Honey
a pop collectible of the Dig 'em frog. And I want to get that for her.
Taco Bell.
I'm going to work on it.
Maybe Qdoba, because their queso and guac is free.
Is Taco Bell my favorite cereal?
No, it was cereal. I thought it was favorite thing to eat. Sorry.
Favorite cereal. I think
favorite cereal? All my cereal.
Taco Bell Crunch.
All my cereal is
All
his
her
favorite cereal.
Actually, the one
every cereal I buy.
The one that's my
cereal.
favorite is like obscure and very rare. It's like hard to find.
Hipster, obscure, very rare cereal. Tell us about it.
You would have never heard of it. No, Waffle Crisp. I really love Waffle Crisp, and it's like really hard to come across.
It sounds like it tastes like maple.
Incredible. Oh yeah, that's not your type of flavor. So.
Nope.
Yeah, I love it.
I don't know why I still was thinking about food. I'm starving.
I should just get that so it's for me, and I don't touch your cereals, and we'll be
lies. You're still eating my cereal. I don't know why I was still thinking Taco Bell, but keep going.
Okay. What is your favorite music?
Your favorite music is everything super, super loud. Slipknot, Metallica, lots of Scream. What's that one that I kept messing up? Kill Switch Engage.
They're good.
I thought it was like, I don't know. I thought either the words were one word or like they were broken up. I don't know which one they actually are though. Like loud. Dan likes loud music. Every once in a while he sings some pop songs in the car, but it's mostly like metal, rock, classic, and then random obscure stuff because waffles, cereal.
Yeah, I'll switch from like really heavy stuff to some acoustic alternative type. You love your favorite song is "My Own" by Whitaker. So that you love
That's
Whitaker.
my favorite song, but it's not my type of music.
She loves Panic at the Disco. She loves Brendan Urie.
If I wasn't getting married, Brendan Urie.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
After Gary Oldman.
Yeah, Gary Oldman's her other love. Yeah, we like some of the same rock and metal. You got me into Avenged Sevenfold. She loves the Used, and I love the Used now. Like
courtesy of.
They're incredible, and I was into emo music, and I was an emo kid, still kind of am, but like. I never got into the Used, and I missed out, and I'm like, that's a shame, because they're easily one of the best bands of that
Well,
genre,
they're still making music, so you didn't miss out too
still,
much.
Yeah.
It's not like when they're like discontinued or broken up.
They were incredible live for our anniversary. I got us the tickets.
Burt McCracken.
Burt McCracken's an incredible performer. Yeah, and the whole band, they're very talented. Great songwriter. Okay, favorite sports team? False. No, I'm just kidding.
We don't even really like sports that much. We will tolerate sports. Do you have baseball college?
That's an inside joke. We should tell them in one of the next videos what that's all about.
Yeah, I don't think we really have any sports team. Then you have a sports team, and I just don't know it.
Not really. I'll watch sports and I'll enjoy them, but I forget who the players are half the time, and like a lot of times I can't.
You forgot it was the playoffs. You're like, I can't believe I missed that. I can't believe you pretended to care.
A lot of people are gonna hate me now. No, I'm just kidding. It's hard to relate to some people because like all they talk about is sports, and all I talk about are
music,
film, and music. Yeah, it's
everybody likes their own thing.
Everyone likes their own thing. Yeah, Nina. Yeah, I guess you like the Seattle Seahawks.
I like the Seattle Seahawks because I just want to move to Seattle. So
yeah, she likes Seattle a lot. Eye color, brown.
Obviously,
beautiful.
There weren't a lot of other colors for my eyes to be. Blue. Mm-hmm. Good day, a grayish green.
Yeah, the blue-green. They change depending on the weather. No, they just change. Sometimes
seasonal.
Sometimes they've been emerald green. They've actually gone like full-on green. It's weird. It's really strange.
I'm not gonna call you a murderer.
I don't know what eye colors have to do with murderers. Who was my best friend? This is gonna sound so cliche. She's my best friend.
I was supposed to answer who your best friend was.
Oh.
Ben's my best friend too, so we're just each other's best friend.
Like literally.
But that's because I have to go to bed at 9 o'clock, so I'm tired all the time and don't have time for best friends. I have a bunch of friends, but you're my best friend.
I've never
my
been.
favorite person.
You're my favorite person. I love you.
I've
never been as close to anyone as her. Like no best friend, no anybody. It's crazy. Like it's like for real. Like couples say that, but it's like we really are. Like she's the first person I talk to about anything. And sometimes I forget to remember because our work schedules are off. So sometimes I'll have something that happened earlier in the week, and I'll tell her by the weekend, and I'm like,
the weekend.
I meant to tell you earlier. My bad. What is something you do that I wish you didn't? Oh boy. Your answers for me are gonna be hilarious.
I wish you didn't snore.
I knew it. Yeah.
I wish you didn't snore. Like, we've managed it to, like, sleeping on your side, but I just wish it wasn't a thing at all because snoring grates on my skin like a cheese grater, and I just hate it so much. Sometimes I think of smothering you. Yeah. But then I'd be a murderer.
If I don't show up in the next video, guys, you know why.
No. I don't know. I hate snoring. I wish you didn't snore, but...
Yeah, I wish I didn't snore either. One thing that you did that I wish you didn't. I guess, like...
Call you a murderer.
Yeah, that's, like, my biggest pet peeve. And sometimes I'll actually start to get frustrated.
You, like, stop calling me a murderer.
Yeah. It's like...
I'm not even a murderer.
Yeah, just randomly, for anything. It's not even just when you compliment her. You say something that just doesn't jive with her perception of something. And she's just like, you're a murderer, So.
If you watch the news, anyone could be a murderer, so...
I guess, yeah. Where am I from? Where am I from originally?
Your mom.
True. No, but I mean, like, geographically.
Virginia.
There you go, babe. Yep, Virginia. Till I was 2.
See, I know things.
Yeah, we lived in Virginia Beach.
Cool.
Very nice area.
You don't
nice,
know where
nice
I'm
people.
from.
Philadelphia.
Easy guess.
Her mom and her dad.
Easy guess.
Yeah, you were born at the hospital.
Where most babies were born in
terrible-
the 80s.
Yes.
Hospital.
Yes.
Do we have a lot left?
No, we're almost done. What kind of cake would you bake me on my birthday? I almost read that the wrong way and it would have sounded really bad. What kind of cake would you bake me on my birthday?
Chocolate.
For me?
Yeah.
For you?
Since when I asked you about our wedding cake, you were like, chocolate. And I'm like, all the flavors in the world, my wedding cake's gonna be just chocolate.
Like, not just chocolate, like...
But that's what you said. You were just like,
disgustingly
chocolate.
chocolatey chocolate. That's how much I love chocolate. Like, I love, like, that cake I got you, or the cake we got twice, right? The chocolatey one, that one was incredible.
My birthday cake.
Yeah,
because
her
he
birthday
likes chocolate.
cake. Oh. What cake would I get you?
You tell me.
I got her chocolate one.
I like chocolate cake, but I'm like, you made it like the
oh
most
God, dude.
intense thing.
I'm stumped here. This is the one I'm messing up on.
Seriously?
Oh my gosh. I
What
know
did
it's
I tell you
gonna
that
be
I wanted the wedding cake to be?
the type of icing or
What kind of cookies did I make?
oh s'mores.
S'mores!
S'mores.
S'mores cake. I love s'mores, everything.
I'm in trouble now.
Yeah, you're failing me over
love
there.
you.
No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
I did way better with everything overall though. Do I play any sports?
No. No.
No.
No, neither do I. I'm like, I used to play badminton in high school.
Oh.
But that's because I wanted to leave school early.
Oh. What can I spend hours doing?
Watching movies you've already seen. And reading the Lord of the Rings books and reading the Jurassic Park books.
Napping.
Uh,
I outed you.
I love naps.
She's a
There's
nap
nothing to
woman.
out about. Friday's
Yeah.
nap day, and Nina loves her nap.
I support it. You know, we're hardworking
I only get to nap
adults.
one day a week,
We
so
pay our taxes. By all means, nap, sweetheart. You know, she
I don't know if those
deserves
things
it.
go hand in hand, but I do love naps.
Yeah, I'm not good at
Oh,
napping.
this
I
is
can
light.
only really nap with you. I can't nap very well on my own. It's like, but I'm with when
I
I'm with
love
her.
to nap, and I can definitely nap
Yeah.
without the snoring. So I'm totally good to nap alone.
When I'm with her, I'm more comfortable, and so like I can nap no problem. Always. And I think we are on our very last question. If I could live anywhere, where would it be?
LA. Maybe.
If it wasn't so expensive, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like LA if it wasn't expensive.
I hear a
obviously.
lot of sad stories about people having to leave like months after getting there. A couple of my friends have
It's
made
a
it work.
scam.
It's so expensive. The numbers make no sense. Seattle,
Obviously.
or maybe Portland. But
Portland, Oregon is a backup.
Seattle.
Seattle's definitely
If
the
I could
number
live,
one. If I could move to Seattle, I'd be there
If
tomorrow.
I could live anywhere, just anywhere, like even fantasy, like the Shire, I'd party with the hobbits.
Guys, we're gonna end the video now because we've been talking way too long.
This is perfect time.
But
about 40 minutes.
thank you. We're gonna try to do a couple more videos just to see and get a feel of it. I guess like documenting us on our journey to becoming Mr. and Mrs. Miracle.
Iconic. Yeah.
Iconic.
Happy 4th of July, everyone. Stay safe. I know this.
It
probably
might not
won't
even
come
be
out.
4th of July
Yeah.
anymore. But
Oops.
thanks to Captain America over here. Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
If you do like the video, just like, comment, give us your feedback on your favorite stuff. Taco Bell cereal. Whatever.
cereal.
But yeah, thank you. We'll see you in the next video.
Don't party too hardy.
Yeah.